आनी एक फावट तुमकां सगल्यांक माय मोगाचो येवकार आमच्या CCR टीव्हीच्या हेड्स हेल्ड हाय प्रोग्रामांत आमच्या बरोबर आज 2 तरणाटे आयल्या जे आर लेडी ऑफ हेल्थ हाय स्कूल कुंकोलीम सावन आसात. A very warm welcome to you boys. And we're glad to have you here. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody who's watching?
Hi there, I'm Angel Felix Vaz, studying in Our Lady of Health High School, and I'm the head boy of the school.
I'm Jitesh Goyangavkar, studying in Our Lady of Health High School, and I'm assistant head boy of our school.
It's always really nice and heartwarming when I have someone from Cuncolim, Veli, Orlim, somewhere close by because Sarzora has the heart. Good to see you all here, boys, and it's nice to see so much energy in the room. So first thing I want to ask you is, who are the leaders that you look up to? Which leaders inspire you and motivate you?
Like, I look up to almost like from the movie Avengers of Captain America.
Nice.
His name is only his captain. So like how he remained till the end, how he kept together the whole Avengers, like keeping them together till the very end, leading them in the war, and like being the very captain, being the very leader of the war. Like, it's like a inspiration from him.
That's the way to do it.
Yes.
You're supposed to keep everybody together.
Yes.
Work together as a team. I do like that. One of the things I like about Captain America, other than the fact that he's very handsome, is that he is strong. He is stable. He's balanced. You cannot waver him. He's very composed. A sign of a true leader, really. You know, being calm in the face of adversity.
Correct.
What about you?
Mahendra Singh Dhoni.
Yes, I agree with you.
Such a calm person. The way how he handles the situation till the last ball, and he wants that situation.
Yeah, that is true. And he's grown as a leader over the years also. You know, you can always see a leader who's doing well and growing, and then you like them a little more. So yes, he's a very heartfelt and loved leader, one of the leaders we know in India, and that's lovely. So these are the leaders that inspire you, and how does it feel for y'all to be leaders?
It's a very proud moment when we got to know that I'm the head boy and he's the assistant. So like, you get to know that you have to be more responsible now. You're like at the topmost area, and then there are students looking up to you.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's either you set a good example or you don't set an example. So that when the lower classes from the 8th and 9th, they look up to you like, no, he's such a good head boy. I want to be also an head boy. So you have to be an inspiration to others. So that is what came to my mind.
Absolutely agree with you. What about you, Jitesh?
I felt very happy how fortunate I was to be given this opportunity. I am thrilled to be given this opportunity to serve my school.
Yeah, and when you were given this opportunity, I think we all feel that when we're given some sort of responsibility, we go like, thank you God, and then you go like, now what do you do? Now what's the next step?
Correct.
How was the selection process, and how did it go about for you all?
First of all, they were like, for the head boy and for the assistant, they were like names taken like candidates. So it's from a panel of teachers, for where they like write their names down for the head boy and the assistant and other council members as well. And so through the teachers is like a voting, who they want to be the head boy, who they want to be the assistant head boy. So there is a voting like between the teachers, and whoever gets the maximum votes is the head boy.
Makes sense, because I like this also, because teachers have seen you grow. They teach you, you know, and they kind of, they know how you
it's
perform.
Our performance from 8th, 9th and 10th, like how we behave, how much activities do we take part in, what is our performance throughout the year. So they look all overall, like a 360 degree view. What about you, Jitesh?
Once the process was done and your names were selected, how did they tell you that you were selected?
They came in our class and told us.
Oh, okay. And
like
then
the teacher in charge of the council like came up to our classes and they like called us out like, you are gonna be the head boy. The installation is after like 2-3 weeks, so be ready.
Wow! And did you go back and you were like shocked?
Shocking moment.
Yeah.
Shocking moment, right?
Like your teacher comes to your class, calls you out and say like, you are the head boy.
Usually when a teacher comes to your class and says, you come out, you're
Yeah.
like, oh God, what did I do now?
Yeah.
You're thinking
Heartbeat
about
increases, yeah.
you think about all the wrong things you
Correct.
possibly.
Yeah.
Did I say something to someone?
Yeah.
Did I do something? Did I not submit an assignment? I think
Correct.
that's the thought.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you know when they were calling you out that this could be something to do with the council?
First of all, we didn't know when was the teachers voting.
Oh,
We didn't know.
Wow.
So it's like a surprise to us.
It's like a surprise. And who did
Yeah.
you go and tell first when you came to know?
My classmates,
Your friends.
Yeah.
You
bench
told them, right?
partner.
Your bench partner.
Correct.
I think, yeah, that is the first person you go and tell to, like, listen, I think our lives are going to change at this
Yes.
point of
Yeah.
time. And then I'm sure you went and told at home and everybody
Yeah,
was
yeah.
very happy.
Correct.
I think it finally sinks in when they put that badge onto your, shirt and
Yeah.
they say, here, this is it. How did that feel? Did you feel heavy and weighed down, or did it feel very becoming?
It was a very proud moment, like when you are called now the head boy is Master Angel, when you go up to and when they put the badge, it's like very proud moment. And at the back of the head, you are thinking also there are more responsibilities coming behind that.
It's a mixed feeling.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about you?
Same. I
Same.
agree with you.
Yeah.
It's a mixed feeling. What was the scariest responsibility? Not scariest. What was the one responsibility you thought, okay, I need to really get this one right?
Maintaining discipline mainly in the school, keeping all the students intact, like a good leader is like who keeps everyone together.
Very Captain
Yeah.
America.
Yeah. So now keeping all the students together, keeping them calm, keeping them disciplined is the main motive of us. So like maintaining that discipline in the school is the whole council's overall duty.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yes. What did you think would be a little bit difficult?
If there is a fight and all, how to
Yeah.
handle it? Like,
yeah. How would you calm a
Yeah.
fight
Yeah.
down? Have you been in a situation like
No.
that where there is
Till now.
something? Till now, no.
Yes.
Well, we hope you don't have to see that.
Yeah.
But I think when such a situation arises, automatically the resources from within get into action, and you're like, I'm going to do this. Please stop. Don't do this.
Yeah.
I'm going to go call the teacher. Everything just
Yeah,
naturally
naturally
comes
Comes out, yeah.
comes out and comes about. So congratulations to the two of you, a big
Thank
moment,
you.
and
Thank you.
congratulations to your parents and teachers. I'm sure all of them are very
Very
proud.
Yes.
Talking about the entire leadership process, I truly believe, and I have said this multiple times before, a leader is not born, a leader is made. It is the reality.
Yes.
You can't just pick someone and say, oh, he was just born. And even if you are born with charisma and a great personality, you have to then work on it. It's always a polishing process, right? You're constantly polishing that gemstone, which is yourself.
Yeah.
What are the qualities that you've had to polish about yourselves, or what are the qualities that you've had to work on yourself about now that you have been head boy, because you've been a couple of months
Yes.
into the position?
So first of all, you have to be very calm, and being calm, then after you have to make the correct decisions at the correct time. So that I had to polish. Now suppose if my very friends from the 10th standard, if they do something wrong, I cannot be biased to them. So I have to treat everyone equally, whether
Yes.
it be who I don't know and may it be my closest friend. So I have to treat everyone equally. So that was one
Sure.
of my
Things that you had to polish.
Correct.
You had to kind of say, okay, I gotta polish this bit. I gotta
Correct.
my unbiasedness. What did you
Yes.
have to polish?
good listener. Like, a reader should be a good listener. Like, there is a problem, I have to listen to both of their perspectives.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then I should be calm also.
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things, right? Not getting into action immediately,
Correct.
staying calm and kind of being there. This journey will keep carrying on for y'all.
Yes.
Though y'all are leaders now, y'all will go ahead and learn so many more things, and it's going to be so defined in the future. What are the things that you are grateful for that you already have, either as a leader or in your life?
In my life, I'm very grateful for my parents. Very shout out to them, giving a shout out to them, to my parents, for being there with me through all my life, being so supportive. And in my leadership life, I'm thankful for my teachers, being so supportive within the school, and as well as my friends and my fellow council members.
My parents, for offering me emotional support, love, and encourages me always. My friends, and education.
– – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – – to add on to that question that I asked you. So you know what? I always think in a school there are, let's say, 500 students, right? 600 students.
Yes.
And out of 600 students in 1 year, only one person gets to be the head boy,
Yeah.
Yes.
and one person gets the assistant head boy position, or a head boy and a head girl position. That means in that year, 400 other people are not head boy, head girl. Or if you just come to the 10th standard, out of 40 kids, 50 kids, 80 kids, sometimes 100 kids, one person is a head boy.
Yes.
What are you grateful for that you learn out of this process or take out of this process that other people don't get? Because you have a certain perspective or a certain position, there are certain things that you receive. You know, it's like a gift almost. And what is that? And are you grateful for it? Or what is it that you're grateful for?
First of all, as you have said it, within the 80-50 students, we alone are like single taken as the head boy.
Yeah.
So if you want to be that, you have to like be the best version of yourself. You have to come up, you have to come in the spotlight to
Correct.
show that you are capable of being the head boy. If
Yeah.
you stay behind and you like sit over there, don't do anything, you cannot become. You have to show yourself that you are capable of it.
Correct.
So, yeah.
Yes. So the capability.
Yes.
What about
I
you?
have become more confident and like facing the challenges and all.
Yes, facing challenges.
Challenges.
What challenges have you come across? So like
Uh,
something small, if you can give us an example.
Like organizing any event and all.
Teachers' Day. I think
Teachers'
you'll
Day,
organize
yeah.
the Teachers'
Yes.
We
Day.
have organized.
Yes, yes. How was that? How was Teachers' Day
grand
It's a
organized?
grand
Success.
success.
Yay! Congratulations.
Thank you.
Every teacher appreciated.
Yes.
Yes, well done. I'm sure it's a lot of coordination,
Yes.
a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah.
management. My God, you have to plan it out.
Yeah.
And I think one of the first things that you guys have planned together and as a
Yeah.
council.
Yeah.
Correct.
And when both of you said grand success together, I'm sure it was very lovely.
Yes.
Any learning experiences from this? Any learning curve from this? Something that you'll remember next time when you're organizing something?
First of all, teamwork is very important.
Teamwork.
When you want to organize something, you all together have to come. If you individually do anything, it's not going to happen. It will be like bricks falling down from a wall. When we are all together, is that when that wall will be done and the event will be organized. And like communicating with each other, you have to communicate very properly. One misunderstanding between the council members is like gone.
That's true.
Yeah.
Communication is absolute key. My God, I cannot
Yes.
tell you enough. Anything that you learn, communication and working together. What
Yeah.
would you like to add to this?
Decision making. Like we have to decide what we're gonna first
Do.
and
Hmm.
like.
Yeah, decision making.
Yeah.
So when you're working together as a team, let's take this small note at the side. When you're working together as a team, communication and maintaining a sense of unity. I know you're working as a team, but making it a priority to work unitedly. I think that should be something that we take back, and certainly making decisions, sticking to them, and if they don't go as we plan, rectifying the decision,
Yes.
making it a little better. I
Yeah.
think that's something. It doesn't have to be that you make a decision and stick to it, even if it's a bad one. You adjust it a little bit, you mold it a little bit, you make it a little bit better, and that's a recipe for, I think, greatness for sure.
Yes.
Now I want to know the two of you as people, leaders, yes, and people. What songs are you listening to currently?
I like 90s Bollywood songs.
Oh, nice. Okay,
And any country songs for me.
any country
country song,
music.
yeah.
Do anybody plays a musical instrument?
Yeah.
No. Okay, but just listening
Listen
is
singing.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Any hobbies that you enjoy?
Reading books, specifically history of India and subconscious
Yeah.
mind.
Wow, I like a reading person. What about you?
Learning anything new that would be helpful for me, increasing my skills.
What was the last thing that you learned? Like anything that you can
Last thing that with my pet.
Hey!
Yeah.
Okay.
I like learned how to groom her.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And YouTube is our best
Yes.
friend.
Yeah,
You want to learn anything,
Mm.
here we are also. You just hit that and you learn it. I think I've become a cook. Like I've become a brilliant cook just by following YouTube. You just
Me
follow
too.
the recipe and do what they're doing, and you have success. But I like that, learning new things.
Yes.
Great hobby. So you're not defined to one thing, but you're constantly evolving. And reading, you cannot substitute anything with reading, because reading really opens your mind.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 people you'd like to have dinner with if given a chance.
3 people.
Three
Yeah.
people.
Any 3 people, living, dead, imaginary, 3 people you'd like to have dinner with.
Mahendra Singh Dhoni, obviously.
Obviously, yes. I'm coming for that dinner.
Yeah.
And
Then Chris Hemsworth.
okay.
Thor.
Yes.
Yeah. And then Sushant Singh Rajput.
Oh, that's very lovely.
Yeah.
Nice.
That-
3 people. Okay. What about you?
First of all, Captain America.
We're having a
or,
Captain. So Captain America and
Chris-
Thor. It's just we'll have a
Yeah.
dinner together. Okay.
And one, it could be like one of my teachers, any of my teachers.
All right. Very
Yes.
nice.
And you could say RDG, Robert Downey Jr.
Ooh, it's a very Marvel themed
Yeah.
dinner. We're just gonna have like a Marvel themed
Correct.
hero dinner. Shout out to everybody who's watching. Find people who inspire you. They could be leaders, they could be heroes, they could be in a movie, and you look at them and say, wow, that's a beautiful quality. Because when you think beautiful things, when you think about values and qualities that these people have, it inspires you. If not to be Captain America, I know we can't
Yes.
be Captain,
Yes.
America, or we cannot be Thor for that matter. There are certain qualities about them,
Yes.
and we can imbibe those. We can manage to imbibe those. We can have those at the back of our head. And that's a good thing. All right, boys, coming back to you. What are you most afraid of? Let's talk about something that we've never talked about on this. What are you most afraid of? What's
So,
scary?
As I'm now in 10th, I feel like I may lag behind in my fears. I may not be able to cope up with all that lessons coming up.
Yeah, studies. I
yeah.
know. Yeah, studies can be very scary.
Yeah,
Very scary.
correct.
Okay.
Dogs.
Yeah, especially
Breed
when they come
dogs.
barking
Yeah,
at
yeah.
you, you're
Yes.
like, okay, he's going to take my leg now. He's going to go ahead with my leg. I'm not asked this question before on this series, so it's a new question for us. Now let's find the solution for it. What do you think is the solution for fear, or what do you think is the antidote to fear?
So now my fear, like I have told you about not coping up or not catching up with my studies. So now I know that I'm studying 3 hours a day. I have got out already last year like 80 or 86% whatever. So I know I am capable. So I have to put more efforts. I have to overcome my that fear by
Yeah.
facing it. So when I face it, when I put more efforts, I had hard work, I know that it's all easy.
Yes.
You can do it. When you put your efforts and hard work, it's all easy.
Correct.
I have to get a pet, first of all, dog.
Okay. Hey, I like that. If you're scared of something, get a pet dog. High five. I like that. Yes. I read this in a book, and this is what I would like to share with you. The antidote for fear is facts. That means if you have a fear of anything, you bring it down to its facts. Like if you're scared of a dog or something, you say, okay, he's behind a gate, he's my friend's pet. You bring the facts together. I have not been bitten before. Like Angel correctly said, if you fear you won't be good enough, or you're not doing something perfectly, you tell yourself the 1,000 times that you've done something else correctly before. You tell yourself that you've got XYZ right. You tell yourself that your track record has been good, and then you put in the effort. So facts and effort nullifies fear. But yes, I completely understand it. Next question: what are your superpowers?
Super.
It could be anything. What do you think is your superpower?
Very confident I am. I can speak up like in a public.
I can see
I
that.
like
It's
that.
true.
Yes.
Yes, I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. It is a big superpower
Yes.
to have. What's your superpower?
Decision. I can take a good decision in my
You-
life.
Very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're very clear about
Clear about
what decisions you want to make. I like that. That's a superpower. That is a superpower. Now, wow. It's very interesting conversation. I don't want this conversation to end.
Yes.
What, as a subject that you would like to teach in school, that's probably not being taught right now? If you were a teacher and you had to teach a subject, what would that subject be?
It would be, according to me, public speaking, to teach them how to speak up into public, how to gain that confidence. And when you are speaking up into public on any topic, you should know what that topic is about. You should know what are the facts, what are the points in that topic. So when you teach, you have to also look at the vocabulary when you are speaking. So yeah, that all I would like to teach.
Public speaking. You would
Yes.
be a very good public speaking
Thank
teacher. And
Financial education.
smart one, much
Yes.
needed.
Yeah. So that children could understand how to save money and how to spend it.
Yes, I totally agree with you. I think financial education is
Yeah.
one of the biggest things that we need to learn. And if you are there and you're a youngster, you're a youth in life, and it's a good conversation to have. We had a school the other time over here, and in the school they have a bank. Sunshine Worldwide, and they were there. I just remembered when you said financial education, and they have a bank in the school where the students can open an account and make a transaction. I like the idea because you learn so much about finances.
Yes.
You learn about putting in money and removing and what's an interest and so on and so forth. But yeah, I think that is one way of learning it. The other way of learning is to have a conversation, right? And to talk about it. I like that. I like both the subjects, I think, yeah. If you ever start teaching financial literacy, I will come to learn from you. I will be there,
Yes.
for sure. What are you looking forward to? Something that you're looking forward to in the future? One thing, multiple things. It could be anything, something on your bucket list.
It's like
Bucket list.
so after the board exams of mine, planning to have a family trip out of India, like
Hey, that's a
Yes.
good one.
Yeah.
You're like so excited, like just let this get this done, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna really relax and have nothing to worry about and
Correct.
enjoy myself.
Hmm.
That'll be a nice one. I like that.
Bullet ride in Ladakh with my friends.
Ooh, I like both of you are very traveling. You have some travel on your mind. It's a good.
Yeah.
You'll have to
Yes.
wait a couple of years for the bullet ride.
Yeah, yeah.
But I like that. It's. I'm sure it. I've seen some pictures. Some of my friends have done it. It's a beautiful drive, and I'm sure it makes you feel exhilarated and adventurous. That's a nice one. This has been an absolute interesting conversation, but now we have to come to the school. I can see that the school, I say this with the bottom of my heart, they've raised very respectable young leaders.
Yes.
What's special that I've not been to the school, but what's special about Our Lady of the Health?
Teachers are very supportive. Yeah. They teach us moral values and how to be a better person in life.
It's from the very up management to the teachers to the students. We all come together. There are then after the lots of activities, co-curriculum, then any competitions. They keep on organizing competitions in the school, like to bring up the talent within the students, to showcase and to like build up the talent within them. So yeah. It's from the very management to the students. We all work together. That makes our school very amazing.
Amazing and
Yeah.
a lovely place to be. I like that. That you can take this moment and give a shout out to your family members, friends, teachers. Go ahead, let them know that we are very proud that you are here, and I'm sure you'd like to go ahead and say it.
Yes,
Go
so
for
a
it.
shout out to my parents for being there every time for me, any time of my life, and then another shout out to all my teachers, the whole staff management, for being very encouraging, for encouraging me to be a very good person, and another shout out to all my friends who are they very supportive to me. Yes.
That's a nice shout out.
Shout
Yeah.
out to my parents for being there for every situation of my life. For my friends, they made me laugh whenever I am sad or depressed. And all the teachers for being so supportive.
Yes, I agree. And yes, a big thank you from my side also for the lovely work that you're doing, the values you're instilling, the conversations that we can have is because you have put so much knowledge into these young minds. We thank you so, so, so very much. Coming back to you boys, it's been a brilliant conversation. I think I've enjoyed every single bit of it. I hope that you can go ahead and become wonderful leaders, not just in this year, get some amazing marks, which I know the two of you will,
Yes.
and yeah, shine brightly and shine far. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you around back
Thank
home.
you. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
having us.
Thank
here.
you so much for everybody who's tuned in. We'd love to see you for our next episode. And yes, please do remember what the boy said. It is so very, very, very important to have clear communication, to work together, to make that a priority, and constantly make good decisions. I think that's what we take back today. Thank you, and we'll see you soon.